When I speak to my children, I always say, hey, sugar. And it is because when I say, hey, sugar, it really changes my mood. It reminds me how much I love this kid. It reminds me, and this is for my adult children as well, it reminds me how important they are to me. And I want them to know at that moment, they're the most important person to me in the world, that they're valuable, that I'm here for them. It changes my mood from being a judgmental, critical parent, nagging parent, to someone who is loving. So I say, hey, sugar, to all of my children, and then my grandchildren, they have a name. But I believe there's value in what we speak, what we say to our children, and it just changes my mood. It changes the way that I respond to them. It puts me in a different space, and I can't take credit for it. I don't know where I came up with that, where it came from, but I know that by me saying, hey, sugar, to whatever my child is that I'm speaking with, it changes me. It reminds me that what I need to do, how I need to show love and compassion, how they need me to be the best mom I can be in that moment. And I want to be able to do that. And so it switches off the, you need to do this, and this is, why do you do this? Why don't you listen to me when I tell you to do this? It changes me because I know that they need me to be the best that I can be. I know sometimes they need me to be the listener, the sounding board, the cheerleader, the confidant. And so whatever that role is, when I say, hey, sugar, it switches off anything else that any of the motives that I have, and it puts me really where I'm listening and focused on what they need from me at that moment. And then I'm looking at how can I serve them in the best way. And so just something to be thinking about is, for you, what words are you saying? Or do you have some type of trigger or something that you can put yourself in a different state when you're talking to your loved ones, where you're thinking about being loving and compassionate versus always jumping with something negative or critical or fussing. You put them, you're in a different space where you're ready to be whatever they need you to be at that moment. And of course there are places for direction, right? There's places for addressing difficult conversations and challenges, but sometimes there's a place for being a loving place to land, having a loving place to land. And so I want to be able to be that when my kids need it. So think about that for yourself. What words can you use? What triggers can you use to help put you in a different frame of mind when you're dealing with people, especially your family and your friends?